Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. And I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now. And actually not card readings. I am what I am, but I've laid some cards here for you for the month of May of 2016, and they look pretty interesting. But what I've done for the month is draw 4 cards, and I'm going to use the card on the bottom of the deck for an overall view of what's going on for you for the month. And at the end of the reading, I'll draw a Doreen Virtue card for you to kind of bring it all together. And I keep hearing a word over and over again in my mind here before I even starting the reading. And it's interesting because I was thinking efficiency, and then I hear the word balance, and I hear it repeatedly. These cards are going to, I don't believe they're going to be week by week. I believe that they'll probably blend for you throughout the month. And what we have for the bottom card here is the King of Swords. And I don't know if you can see that in here. I kind of moved myself around this month. And the King of Swords is normally an air sign, and if it's a person and not a situation in your life, it can be male or female, because this is a general reading, but it would be an air sign: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it would be a situation. If it's a situation you are encountering, you would be dealing with, let's put it that way, someone who is a lawyer, the legal system, something like that, an officer, someone that has very clear, concise mental capacities. And I'm going to speak during this reading as if I am you. Every Taurus out there is now Frankie, but I'm doing that because I'm an empath, and it makes it a lot easier for me to speak as if I'm you. But this King of Swords here, I believe he represents some type of balance or a justice or a situation that you're going through. And I'm thinking this because of the rest of the cards that I'm seeing here. And basically, overall, I looked up this astrology for you, and the astrology is in your first house. I'm not an astrologer, so I looked it up. And what that means is like new projects. It's the way I present myself in the world. It's your first house. It's your identity of what you want or show others about yourself. It's like your impression that you create on others. And so it's like a personal thing, like a personal approach of what you want the world to see. And perhaps that's might be what you want the world to see for the month of May. But I feel like this is probably some kind of a situation that I'm involved in. Now, it can be any type of situation, but it could be because one of the cards here, the first card I pulled actually, is the Ace of Pentacles. Let me see if I can get it up in there for you. Ace of Pentacles is a new start, a new fresh project, a new beginning, that kind of stuff. But in this sense, the card is in reversed. So since it's in reverse, it means I always think like Taurus, hang on to your hat, because you have to keep a balance within this. I have to keep my balance within whatever it is that I'm going through at this time, because it's delayed. Everything is slightly delayed, and that is not the way Taurus operates. So I don't like when a project or a situation that's going on for me is being delayed, because I have this really efficient nature and enthusiastic. If this is a new project that I'm working on, or a relationship or whatever, I want to bring that sense of balance and get it started, get it done, get it over, and let's just move on with the situation. Now, I believe that this is happening because we have the Lover's card as the next card that's coming up, and that is a partnership, but it's not just like a marriage partnership or a boyfriend-girlfriend type partnership or friendship like I would mostly think if I were looking at the Two of Cups. In this type of partnership, how it feels to me, the card, it feels as if it's some type of business relationship, because we have this King of Swords, this air sign, showing up as the overall message for the card, or for the cards for the month. And this Lover's card would be, to me, Frankie, and it may not apply in everyone's situation, what I do recommend is you look at your moon and your rising sign to get a whole overall view of the month, and put all of your pieces together, because this is a general reading. But this Lover's card to me means like a particular situation where people are coming together for a particular cause or a particular outcome. So what I'm doing for the month is I'm bringing people together for a specific outcome. Like, I don't know, it could be any type of outcome because it's a general reading, but if I require the help, of someone with the nature of this King of Swords, then I would be looking for someone in that kind of field to bring things together. And because this Ace of Pentacles here is in reverse, it means there's a delay. So I'm feeling that I probably need the right people brought together for the situation. So I'm going to have to really start looking, because this has something to do with my financial flow too. And I'm going to have to look at everything that's going on around this situation, because as I'm looking at this, I believe, because they keep saying like kindness, tenderness, like my presentation that I'm showing to the outside world. All of these things are going to become relevant to me this month. So I want to not invite showdowns or fights or something at an inappropriate time, because in this because this all can have to do with, like, the best thing for me to do is really pay attention to my home affairs, what's going on around me in my home, because the next card that comes up here is the Ten of Cups. And when I look at that card, it's an emotional card of the happily ever after, but in this sense, it's in reverse. So I want to pay attention to the situations, the people around me that are closest to me in my world, and I want to treat them in an appropriate manner. And that's kind of for the best for everyone. I'm saying this because there's something kind of odd going on for you this month, Taurus, and this fourth card that I've pulled here is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, if you look at that card, this guy, girl, whatever it is, if it's a person, is kind of really pleased with their self. And so, to me, this is, sorry, you don't have to answer my phone either, but this to me is the rabbit in the hat, that magic trick type of deal. He's really pleased and happy about what he's done or operated with, or she, but in this manner it's upside down, and that, to me, Frankie, there's a fish in this cup, because cups are water signs, and I believe that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I believe if it is an actual water sign, it can mean anything. But when I see the Page of Cups in reverse, it means something's fishy about this situation or whatever it is that I'm dealing with right now. This little, what do I want to call it, an adventure that's going on in my life. So to me, I want to take a step back for the month. If there are people or things that I need to bring in to the situation for myself to clarify it. Let's say it is the start of a new project that's getting delayed. You can't quite see that, can you? The light's shining on it wrong by this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'd want to be checking in, like bringing people together for the particular situation that I'm going through right now, so that I produce a particular result. So if it's like a new business transaction or a new business startup, let's say something I'm going to do because something feels a little fishy around it, I want to really look clearly at the facts. You know, if it's a new enterprise, I want to make sure that everything's on stable ground. Let's say, even if it's like I'm going to buy a business, I want to make sure that I have this air sign, lawyer, whatever, officer type mentality, someone who's very much in control and can fish out all the details that I need to have before I take this jump into it, right? And I want to look, even if, let's say it's a family situation or a friendship situation that I'm in right now, I want to look at what is really going on. What is the bottom line, let's say it that way, because it feels like it can influence my financial situation. And above all, I believe Taurus is like nice, calm financials that are in a flow for them because they appreciate, or I appreciate, let's put it that way. I appreciate beauty in my surroundings. I appreciate a lifestyle that I want to maintain. So if I were going to make an investment, this Ace of Pentacles that's being in reverse and it's a little delayed, I really want to investigate this because somehow, some way, finances are being affected in my life, and I really want to be efficient, and I don't want to blow up about this. So I want to maintain that balance and that calm and the comfort that I always maintain, that peace, you know, really, really peace, because we totally don't want our financial mine too, there you go, and I don't even have Taurus, financial situation, you know, affected in any way because of this Page of Cups in reverse. Now, the Page of Cups also can mean in reverse that there could be like unwanted pregnancies around me, there can be secret affairs, things like that. Now, if it, or someone seducing me for flattering me or lying to me for some type of financial gain. Now, the card itself can go both ways. So if I'm the one that's doing the seducing, you know, I can be the one that can get harmed in this deal. Whether it's, you know, like a partnership, because we do have the Lovers here, or a new business, the backlash with this Page of Cups in reverse, right, can come back on me if I am the one that is perpetrating it. So we want to keep that also in mind. So take a step back if I'm the one doing it and reevaluate, kind of like, why am I doing it? It doesn't really feel like it is me doing it. It feels like I just need to bring the right people together. So that these fishy situations and my 10 of Cups that's reversed, I want to bring it into an upright position. So I want to know all the facts, all the information that's going on around it. And that is that mental activity, because I don't want to affect anything in my little world. That's the mental activity or the state of being that I need to incorporate into my being for this month of May. So what Spirit's basically saying is keep my eyes open for the month. Keep my eyes open, pay attention, stay in balance. This means not losing my temper, improve my financial situation, make wise decisions and choices that are efficient and effective and what benefits me in the long run, this is me, Frankie, and I'm saying I always enjoy like watching on the outside of all of the characters in the play. It can get intriguing, but you still want to, even though it's adventurous, I still want to maintain balance, not blow my cork or get upset, or upset the apple cart if I'm the one doing this new enterprise or this new business. I want all my ducks in a row, all the information presented before me. And if I have to do a little investigating myself, then I will do the investigating myself to make sure the deal is on the up and up. And that's the way it feels for the month. But, Taurus, we can always stand back and kind of look over the situations and evaluate them before we take any further steps, and make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's dotted. Is that the way they say that? Before we sign on the dotted line, and make sure we've brought together the appropriate people for the appropriate outcome for our business dealings, our relationship dealings, because we have the Lover's card, for the appropriate outcome that is beneficial to us for this time. Let me just shuffle these Dorian Virtue cards here for you for a little bit, and I'll pull Angel card for you to bring this reading together. I really do feel that finances can play in this, this delay here with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So really pay attention, because always we want to keep our situations, and that Cup card in reverse, too, the 10 of Cups in reverse. Normally this would be good finances, happy home, a lot of abundance coming into my house. And if it's in reverse, I want to, bring that upright and maintain, the flow and supply that I have by not making the, rash decisions or losing my temper or going off, without all my facts because of that Page of Cups in reverse, because this dude, like I said, when he's upright, he always reminds me of the magician. He's pulling the rabbit out of the hat. Okay? Anyhow, let's see what the angels have to say, and I will read for you what it says out of the little book here, because I found out they have alternative meanings after pulling the same card repeatedly, shuffling and all for the few months. This says, Have confidence. That's your card. And she's very beautiful. Angel here, yeah, you can see it, I think, if I get her in there good for you. And it says, moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. And really, actually, a good lawyer or a good air sign that has really mental acuity there, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and your faith. That's a good one right there, because they're telling us to investigate what's going on and make these really good decisions and choices instead of losing our temper or flying off the wall or kicking the deal out the door before we can change, the portions of it that we don't like. And just remember, it's all just a little delayed. Taurus, it's going to work out. Let's see where this is at here and find it for you. Well, if I can. Here, I found it. It says, this card is a message from your angels to say you can do it. And they told you that. They have the King of Swords right there in front of you. You can do it, because that king is very powerful and extremely strong mentally. Maybe you want to embody some of those air sign qualities for the month. It says, trust that you have all the ingredients it takes to complete the mission that's before you. Well, that's an interesting way to say it. Although you may not completely understand how you'll fulfill this task, have faith that you'll be continually guided. The more you can depersonalize the mission and know that it's not about you, the better. Don't listen to the voice that asked, who, me? You're utterly worthy, since you're a perfect daughter or son of the Creator, and the angels surround you every step of the way. And the additional meanings are, stay in the moment and focus on one step at a time. Give all worries or concerns to God and the angels. Ask the angels to increase your faith. Trust God's love and wisdom are working through you. I think that's a pretty good message, and it looks very much like you're going to figure everything out this month, Taurus. Well, my name's Frankie, and if you would like to know more about me, go to my website at spirits-healing-readings.com. And if you would like to book an appointment, you can find all the information there. I believe there's information at the bottom of this video or somewhere on the screen here that'll tell you more about me. And I want to tell you how much I appreciate all your subscribes and your shares and your likes and the wonderful comments you've been giving me, and I am working diligently, and it keeps getting delayed, on writing y'all back. I appreciate all the time you spend with me every month. It's really been fun for me, and thank you for coming, and I will hopefully see you next month in June. Bye-bye. Well, maybe I don't want to leave. That's probably